When did you start sensing things were changing?
Um, it was towards the end of the third. Um, you know, we didn't let our foot off the gas, and I feel like we closed it a little better. But then at the beginning of the fourth, um, I definitely I'm going to take some blame there because I don't feel like I kind of brought that urgency and and as a team we didn't start with the urgency that we needed and kind of gave them some life there and uh, they just got it going and they were confident and we didn't respond.
Yeah, I mean, you've been around this league a long time. The Bulls knew that they could win this game, even though they felt it just seemed like they had that vibe of we keep playing, we can take their heart, and they did. I mean, how tough is that, and what can you do to change the perception that if teams can catch you, and that you're a front running team, and that you don't the execution in the fourth quarter? What can you do to change that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the reality is that, even though, we've had success here in the past and we've won games and things like that, this is a new team. And it's hard to win. It's hard to win in this league. And it's almost one of those things that we really have to work through and through, to get it. And it's something that the effort is starting to be there. Like I said, we should never question effort, and it's starting to be there now. It's being consistent and continuing to attack, continuing to be aggressive, continuing to be smart, and value possessions. And I believe that as a group, we're not quite there yet. But we need to understand that winning is hard. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. You have to do all things a certain way, and we're working towards that right now.
Yeah, I mean, 19-point leads are easy to lose. I mean, it's the NBA. Everybody makes a run, but 39-11 in the fourth quarter. I mean, it just seems like it was just so drastic. I mean, is that a concern for you that how these losses are happening?
I'm gonna have to go back and probably watch this game, especially the fourth. I just kind of want to see, some things there. That was drastic. We could never kind of stop their run or slow them down. Too many baskets at the rim. It just, I wasn't good there at stopping the ball a lot of those times, and I need to be better, in that regard. And I just think that gave them some life. That I feel like, as hard as it is, I do feel like we are playing better, and we just need to stay with it.
Marcus just said that other teams know you guys are going to give the ball to Jason and Jalen and are kind of selling out to stop that. What do you guys need to do better, especially down the stretch, to help those guys get easier looks and to just as a team get easier looks?
Yeah, we just have to make sure that, we continue to execute, and we need to execute better. And when I say execute is, setting screens, we need to set screens, not turn the ball over. That's important. And I think if we do those things, I think we'll be in a better position.
Guess theoretically, you could say that there was progress in quarters 1 through 3, minus the last couple of minutes. At the same time, that loss, that fourth quarter was so just crushing. How do you take positives from this without letting how bad that fourth quarter was kind of chip away at the things you're trying to work towards?
Yeah, I think it's understanding that that we need to be able to finish games and not stop playing, or not relax. Teams are going to keep fighting, and we have to continue to attack. So for us is look at the good, but also we're going to have to look at the bad in that fourth quarter and understand that we need to continue to play through, that adversity. That's the reality. They made a run. We called the timeout. I told the guys that's their run. That's what they did. And we could just never, overcome that. So as a group, we have to, come in tighter in those situations. And this is all part of, learning how to win. I know that, we have, guys are, have some years and all that, but I just think as a group, we're figuring it out.
Yeah, that was going to be my follow-up because, Tatum and Brown, those guys have been here for a while and have won, playoff games. You've been here for deep runs. How is it that a lot of guys who've gone through either here or somewhere else, deep runs, being parts of big wins, how can you go through a game like this and almost look like you were panicking in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, no, I think it's, and you're absolutely right. But I do think that, we do have some new pieces, new guys coming in, and we're all trying to, figure out how to play different positions, different roles. And it's something that we, it's something we have to figure out. But, in that regard, all I can say is that we can let our guard down. We need to continue to play. And when we put teams down, we have to, keep them down. That's kind of the thing. This game was encouraging in parts, but we have some work to do. And I am encouraged the way that we're trending. I do believe we're going to get better, and we just have to stick to it.
Wrap it up right there. Thank you, Al.
Thank you.